was rough. It was like one of those sinus infections that would not leave. And unfortunately, my whole family got it, which I
Wow.
feel bad about. But I went to the clinic, like the mini clinic in at CVS,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, unfortunately, there's something going around in Parsippany with like a really bad sinus infection, either accompanied with an ear infection or like a sore throat. So we're just now over it. But yeah, last week I couldn't stop coughing, and I was like, okay, that's gonna be annoying on air.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's good that you're okay. It's good that your family's good now, and we're happy you are back. But let's go on with our first story for the hour. There are some changes coming to Montclair Department leadership. Starting off, Amy S. Thompson has been named the Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences at Montclair State University, with her appointment taking effect on July 8th, 2026. Thompson joins Montclair State from Florida State University, where she served as the director of the School of Teacher Education and oversaw more than 200 faculty, staff, and students. Her research focuses on multilingualism, language learning, women in higher education, and higher education leadership, and she has authored more than 55 scholarly publications. Thompson says she was drawn to Montclair State because of its commitment to student success and was impressed by the faculty, staff, students, and leadership she met during her campus visit. Our next person that we will be talking about is Takeo Suzuki, who has been named the Vice Provost for International Academic Initiatives and Chief Global Engagement Officer at Montclair State University, effective July 1st, 2026. Suzuki previously led global engagement efforts at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga and says he looks forward to expanding opportunities for global learning and international partnership at Montclair. Yosmaris Roman, PhD, has been named Vice Provost and Chief Enrollment Officer at Montclair State University effective July 13th, 2026. In her new position, she will play a pivotal role in aligning the university's enrollment goals with its mission to advance access, academic excellence, and public impact. She will also lead the development and execution of a comprehensive, data informed strategic enrollment plan that aligns with the institutional goals and academic priorities while establishing short and long term enrollment objectives across Montclair's 13 colleges and schools and all academic levels. All right.
I mean,
Welcome.
welcome to them too. But going along, it's crazy how they like went from Southern schools. I'm not disregarding that decision at
Mm-hmm.
all. I just think it's crazy, like the difference between Southern schools and going up here. It's like insane.
Yeah, I feel like in the southern schools, there are a lot bigger campuses.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think in the north, not that they're smaller, but I think they're a little more. I don't know what the word for is. It is for
Like
you.
more closely tight. Like it's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my dream. Not University of Tennessee Chattanooga, but University of Tennessee Knoxville.
Mhm.
That was my dream school. But I kept telling myself, I was like, if I get rejected, because at the time the acceptance rate was below 50, I want to say.
Yeah.
I said to myself, if I get rejected, I'm never gonna forgive myself. Like that's gonna haunt me forever. I didn't even apply. I was like, I'm not risking the disappointment of rejection.
Yeah. Another interesting thing to look at here is the chief enrollment officer who was brought in is now looking to align the university's enrollment goal. I wonder if they have a goal of increasing the enrollment at the university or kind of keeping it where it has been. I remember the first year I came in, my freshman year. It was in 2024. It was the highest enrollment class that has come into the university. I don't think that this incoming class, the class of 25, was the highest one either, because there wasn't any new.
I'm
Hi.
sorry, technical difficulties.
Oh, hi.
Sorry. Oh my God.
I read your
Um,
lips. I was
the
like, wait, what is
Yeah,
going
I saw
on?
you speaking. I was like, is
I
she?
was trying to talk about the southern schools and like the difference between southern schools and northern schools because I didn't apply anywhere that wasn't in like Jersey or Pennsylvania-ish, but I see a lot of like southern schools on my TikTok and like just the cultural difference is utterly insane to me. Like, have you seen Bama Rush TikToks?
My
Yeah,
sister
Bama
I
wants to
Rush
have.
go to
starts, oh, sorry, go on.
my sister wants to go to Coastal Carolina, and I'm like,
Oh, geez.
yeah, I'm like, wait, that like you I agree with you, Josie. Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
I agree.
no,
Like
not
the
at all.
it seems like the southern schools are like more like how do I say it? You know how Montclair State is very like close, like everything is closer.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
The southern schools, it's like there's like a street and then the building and then another street, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, no, I
college
get it.
towns.
I think the southern schools also, I think there's, I don't want to say more of a sense of community because there's very much a sense of community at Montclair, but the southern schools, I feel like there's a very heavy social aspect.
Yes.
I feel like I very much see the social aspect. I don't so much see the academic aspect. That's not me like implying anything or anything.
Hmm.
I'm just saying like from what I've seen, you
Yeah.
No,
know?
that makes sense because it seems like from what I've seen on TikTok also, it seems like they also like it's like you have to join a sorority in order to have like almost a social life. And I'm like, I'm glad Montclair isn't like that because I would that's just I give respect to all those in the sorority and a fraternity, but that's just so much commitment that I don't
Oh
have.
yeah, absolutely. I this is not to hate on Greek life at all. I'm rushing next semester, hopefully. Fingers crossed, I am rushing
Yeah.
next semester. So, I this is not to hate on Greek life at all. I just that's kind of what you see like when you ask people about southern schools, people up here, they'll bring up things like Bama Rush. They'll bring up things like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I have little to no experience with southern schools, but from what I've seen on my TikTok.
I mean, it's also too the fact that they're warmer, so it makes sense. Like everything is more spread out there. Like my sis, when she toured Coastal Carolina, my sister, it was like the weather was like right up her alley, and I'm like, okay, like you're leaving me in Jersey. It's fine. I'll deal with it next year. It's completely fine. But she's like, I want to go to these southern schools, and I'm like, I'm content with staying in Jersey. You can leave the nest, but yeah, let's I mean, good. I'm happy that we're going to be seeing new leadership,
Eh,
especially with the College of Humanities and Social. Excuse me, social sciences, because like there's so much uncertainty with that. I don't even know like what's even happening.
yeah, man, I was just about to make that
I can
point,
say as a psych major, we don't know what's happening either.
and I'm a
No one
Spanish
is
major,
telling
and
us
I also
anything.
don't know what's
All we
going
get
on.
told is, no, nothing's happening to your majors. Nothing's happening to your majors. But
Yeah.
they won't tell us that for certain. And everything they're showing us has kind of shown us the opposite.
Hmm.
Yeah, I find it interesting that they named a dean of College of Humanities and Social Sciences when I'm pretty sure they said they were going to change at least the
So,
college
yes, new
to
leadership and
interdisciplinary
like, well,
studies.
new leadership will definitely be good if something gets done.
Hmm.
That's the big
Yeah.
thing. Get something done, please. Or at least give me a definitive answer. If I need to leave Montclair, just tell me, you
Oh,
know?
I remember we were talking about this when we were doing Wednesday Buzz. Like there was so much confusion.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And there was a meeting where a bunch of humanities and like social science majors went and straight up asked, "What's happening to our major?" And we keep getting roundabout answers. It's ridiculous.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, we're not sure what's happening, but they do have a dean in place. So, we'll see.
Maybe something like maybe they'll keep it. Maybe they realize it's gonna be
Because
too.
changes were supposed to be
I mean,
happening
Montclair
for this
is
fall semester.
inherently a liberal arts school. We have a huge theater program, we have a huge teaching program. Like I don't see what good getting rid of psychology would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because it was like and I don't remember the term for it, but what Josie said about it being a teacher school. Like, but let's talk about something that is happening in Montclair that with this upcoming month, it kind of is happening with Pride. So Montclair has postponed Montclair Pride until August 1st after losing presenting sponsor and facing funding challenges from municip- municipals. Sorry, I cannot talk.
Municipal.
Thank you. English, you know. Organizers say the additional time will allow them to raise money and ensure events remain free, safe, and welcoming and inclusive. Townships officials said outstanding payments for previous years limit planning time, made it difficult for police, fire, and EMS and other departments to prepare. Our Montclair leader says sponsorships have declined, fundraising has been challenging, and volunteer run organization continues to rely on community partners to support the festival.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Wasn't WMSC supposed to be broadcasting that or something?
Yeah, WMSC was going to broadcast on June 13th, if I'm not wrong. I am pretty sure there are still plans to broadcast on June 13th. I'm not sure yet what the content of it will be, but we will most likely be broadcasting. And there's also a chance that we may broadcast then on August 1st at the actual Montclair Pride Festival.
Oh, okay. That's crazy to think. I mean, I know June just started,
Mm-hmm.
but I was talking about it with my family. My senior pictures for hockey are that week, August 1st. And then I have a week off and then I move back in to school for
Wow.
training.
Yeah, rec center training.
Yep. Do you have to do it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh,
That
it's.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
no, don't worry. I was gonna say that's a rough week. And like, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know, pushing the like celebration all the way back to August feels ridiculous. Like I know they need like the sponsors and stuff. It feels a little ridiculous, and I hate that any of this is tied up in like how many sponsors we have and how much funding there is. I hate it. I don't know. I have big feelings. I
Mm-hmm.
have big feelings on this. Let me not get started.
I feel like though it's gonna be like kind of. I mean, no disrespect at all. I feel like it's gonna be chaotic too because if you think about it, like I mentioned before, August is when everything picks up. Like everything is gonna be either focused on like even kids who don't attend Montclair State. You have kids that are going to be moving into schools and like freshmen moving in early. You know, like it's kind of. I feel like it's just. I don't know how to say it if that makes sense. Like I feel
Yeah.
like people are going to be more focused on what's happening. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just,
Yeah, I you're making sense. You're making a point. You're making a good point. I, like I said, I hate that any of it has to be tied up in, in any of it. And that's the main thing.
mm-hmm. Do you think it has to do with the World Cup too? Because I know that
I
starts this month.
I really okay. See, I can say something, but you're not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was gonna say, as a queer woman who doesn't care about soccer, I hope not.
No, you're good. You're good.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Elion, what do
I
you think?
could not care less.
Well, according to Montclair local news, it says the loss of its presenting sponsors and the events happening during the FIFA World Cup has prompted Out Montclair to postpone the annual LGBTQ plus Pride Festival. So I guess you can say that the World Cup was one of the things that made them push it because it's June 13th. It's 2 days after the inauguration for the World Cup, and on that same day, um, there's a game happening at MetLife Stadium. It's Brazil versus Morocco. So
I'm broadcasting it
I
for,
saw.
yeah,
Good luck.
thank you.
But yeah, the World Cup definitely has an influence here.
I feel like I know we went from talking about Pride to now. I just feel like there's so many big events happening in New Jersey. Like my brain is already like confused. I'm like, wait. So the World Cup is coming up like in less than 2 weeks.
Less than a week now, I
I
think.
can't believe it because we were just I remember you and I we were talking about it like
On
and
the
it
Monday
seemed like
buzz.
last year.
Yeah.
And now we're like, oh my gosh, like it's literally smacked in front of our faces right now.
Yeah, that is crazy. Last year around this time we were also talking about the World Cup. Back on Tuesday buzz of last year. That's
I
crazy.
remember even Professor Whiteside was like, oh yeah, it's coming to MetLife. I'm like, even flash going back to January, you have the Olympics that happened this year.
Mhm.
Obviously, the Super Bowl, of course,
Yeah.
the World Cup, and it's dead smack in the middle between the NHL Stanley Cup championship games and the NBA finals.
And
Like,
we'll talk about the Knicks soon, but that is also happening in June.
it's like everything, like, I was telling my mom, I said, and my hockey coach, I was like, this is a sports fan's biggest dream right now
Mhm.
to have all three events happening in the same time.
Yeah, especially if you live in this area, at least for the World Cup and the NBA finals, it's going to hopefully be a lot of fun. But we'll
Wonder
talk
how
about the
true.
NBA finals in our next segment.
I'm excited for that, even though I'm not watching.
Yeah, all right. Any final thoughts about Montclair Pride? It is disappointing that it had
It
to be
is,
pushed back to August.
especially like going back to my point before we go on break,
Mhm.
especially considering how much is going to be happening in August
Yeah.
too already. I'm like, what is like, how are we going to be able to, like, how is everything going to line up, you know?
Yeah.
And August too is also like, isn't, oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say Labor Day, but then September. My brain is not working.
Mm. All
But
right. All right. Well, when we return, we will be talking about the NBA finals. Hopefully we're all excited. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. And then a New Jersey middle schooler took second place at a national spelling bee. We'll be talking about our experiences with spelling bees, if we have any. And then finally, we'll be playing a short game towards the end of our show. But for now, we will be right back.
28th, and Club Production A Summer in Between. Filmmakers Club is the best place for lovers of film in Montclair to come together to make some movies.
Everybody's got their own obsession. Some people just love food, or going shopping, or even watching TV. But what if you're the friend that's always at a concert, like it's your full-time job? It's your chance to hop on the tour bus and join me, Jen, to get weekly live music recaps and reviews, silly concert stories, and new artist recommendations along the way. Tune in Thursdays from 5 to 6 p.m. to Jen on Tour, only on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair.
WMSC wants you to be fiercer than ever this Pride Month. Be you, unapologetically.
Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, I don't want to see you dance. I want to see you work.
Welcome back. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. You are listening to the Summer Tuesday Buzz. It is currently 9:33 a.m. and we are live. I'm joined today by Megan and Jocelyn. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. And let's continue with our show. Before we left, we briefly mentioned the NBA Finals. And it is now time to talk about it. The New York Knicks are finally once again in the NBA Finals. The first time since I think it's 1999. And it would be if they won their first championship title in about 53 years, I think I saw. With this, New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani announced plans for Knicks watch parties across the city during the 2026 NBA Finals to give fans more opportunities to celebrate safely. The mayor also signed a symbolic executive order repealing bedtimes for school-age Knicks fans during the NBA Finals, calling it an easy decision to support the team's championship run. The New York Knicks reached the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999 after defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers 130-93 to win the Eastern Conference Finals. And if I didn't mention it before, they will be going against the San Antonio Spurs. All right. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited?
I mean, it would be cooler if the Rangers, so like it could have been like the New York, like Year of New York, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was back in the 90s, but like, yay, New York.
Don't ask my opinion on any of this. I am not a sports person.
All right.
It was a consistent joke on Wednesday Buzz that I made that would always, it made Megan so mad. I joke whenever she brought up hockey that the most I know about hockey is from Heated Rivalry. So
Oh, wow.
I think it's cool, like, we have so much, like, we talked about it early on, that, like, New York's in the final, like, the Knicks are in the finals, and then you have the World Cup right next door, essentially, like,
Yeah.
that's so cool. That's my dream, to work for the Knicks or the Rangers in this, because they're both in MSG. Goals.
Yeah. And at some point during the finals, when it gets to I think game 3, because New York City is now hosting the first 2 games. When it gets to the game 3, I think there's gonna be a game at the World Cup happening at MetLife. That same. So it's gonna be a whole mess. But I'm excited to see. Well, hopefully it's a well organized mess, not a bad mess.
Yeah. I mean, okay, no offense to any NBA watcher. I feel like I can't follow it. I feel like you get more out of collegiate basketball than NBA basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just me. But also speaking that my family is all collegiate basketball, so like it's kind of shoved into my face.
Jocelyn, I know you're not a sports fan, but have you seen TikToks at least of the fans in New York City?
I'm gonna be
Outside
so
of
for
Madison?
real. I'm gonna be so for real. No,
No?
it's insane. My For You page is very, very cultivated exactly for me. So
Understanding.
it's all my nerdy stuff. It's my superhero movies. It's my what's Taylor Swift up to.
No,
Alright.
New York fans, no disrespect.
Uh-huh.
As speaking for someone that's been on a hockey bus ride with a majority of New York fans, oh no. Sorry, coach, I'm not bashing you, but secretly bashing you. They're aggressive.
Yeah.
You cannot say anything to a New York fan without them like
Mm-hmm.
nagging your head off, if that makes sense. No disrespect at all. I'm just saying, like, being on a ice hockey team with all Rangers fans and now being on an ice hockey team with all Rangers fans, a majority of them, you can tell when the Rangers lose. And I'm like, seriously? Like, I'm a Rangers fan, but I'm not like, it's not going to ruin my day if they lose.
Uh-huh.
But
Well,
you can't talk to them.
uh-huh. Well, we might be biased, but who do you think has worse fans? A Philadelphia team or a New York team?
Philly.
Really?
Oh, Philly.
Philly.
Did you see the videos? I saw the videos of Philly after they won the Super Bowl this year, right?
No, it was the
No.
Seahawks.
Oh, I remember seeing a video of something Philly after they won some kind of something in football. And
Yeah.
they had lampposts. These
Yes,
Yeah.
I was in that
these
area.
lovely, lovely crazies who I love, love, love. I love and aspire to be these people. Took down lampposts.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They were climbing things.
Yeah.
New York, it's like they're verbally aggressive, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Philly, like, okay, no disrespect for any sports fans because I know I can be crazy rooting
Yeah.
for a team out of state. I root
Mhm.
for Nashville. I know I can be crazy. But serious, I was in that area, Josie, for a Phillies game. I went to a Phillies game.
Ooh.
They're a different level.
They are a different
different.
breed. Which I say with so much love and respect because I want to be these people. I want that dedication.
Oh, it's
I've tried. I just don't get it. The closest way I can explain is like my dad explained it to me, like, you know how you feel when Taylor brings home like a bunch of awards on award night? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, that's how I feel when the Yankees win.
Mm.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
yeah, I feel like if I can rank the cities from like most aggressive fans, it would be Philly, Boston, New York.
Mhm.
Boston fans, whew.
Do you think New York is gonna go up if it wins the finals? I mean, they.
I mean, I've seen the videos through
Uh-huh.
MSG.
Yeah, they're funny. I like watching them.
They're kind of amusing because they're grown adults acting this way. I'm like, at least at least it's like kiddish, you know? Like you don't
Yeah.
really care. That's New York. They don't care. Philly, it's like they're determined to win.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I feel bad for putting the stereotypes on them.
Yeah.
But I've been around so many Philly fans. Oh. When the Eagles didn't make the Super Bowl this year, I remember WMSC, like all of us, we were like, ew. I'm like, yay, the Seahawks win.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh. And the hockey team too, they're like, oh no, the Eagles didn't make it. I'm like, guys, let's celebrate someone new that made it.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on outside? Sorry.
No, you're
Construction.
good. Well, that's about all we have for the NBA Finals. Hopefully, New York City can win. I would
love to see it.
Yeah, I want to see a New York City championship. I don't even care what team it is. As long as they're from New York City, I want to see them win.
So you would be fine with the Yankees winning?
Yeah.
Well, I forgot. What baseball team do you like?
I don't really watch baseball, but I say Mets anytime someone asks me.
My
Don't ask me
dad.
why. That's what I just say.
My dad is a Seattle fan through and through.
Mm.
And the only team I've ever picked up from Seattle is the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's good.
But let's talk about something we all kind of wish we won in
Yes,
elementary
I definitely can say
You-
that.
Ishan Gupta is the 7th grader from Franklin Conwell Middle School in Jersey City. He participated in the Scripps National Spelling Bee, spelled 25 words correctly, and even outperformed some of the other veteran students participated. He placed in the top 20 last year, and he'll be able to participate once again next year.
Yeah,
How's
he got
spelling bee?
second place. Congrats to him.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That it's an insane feat. I never participated really in spelling bees and stuff, not because I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a really high reading level for like my age when I was around that age. I just didn't want to study.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, I need those like spelling tricks they teach you in like third grade. Like, did you ever learn the oh, you know how you always want more dessert, or you always want two dessert? So dessert is DESSERT.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I misspelled that, that would be so funny.
No,
I spelled it right?
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
so. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
But yeah, I still use those little spelling tricks because I can't.
I never
AI
heard
has
of that
ruined it.
one.
Like,
That's so interesting. Sorry, you could go.
Grammarly has ruined my spelling. I used to be so good at it. I would get hundreds on every single spelling test I was given. And the one time I didn't, I had a fever. And that was it. But other than that, you do it to me now? No. Not a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AI has definitely also like not helped me with grammar, especially in writing. But I try to get away from it. But
It's
sometimes, yeah, you could
it's
go.
hard to because we're around so much technology nowadays that like even if like you're texting someone, it could just correct you on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. Me and one of my friends, we have a lot of jokes because my spelling correct didn't correct me. Um, so like it's good for some things, but when I'm trying to, but when I have something I'm trying to say that like it's not technically grammatically correct, it's stupid and annoying, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it corrects me on my grammar for my emails. Like if I'm emailing someone like my former coach, I try to be funny with it. Like not
Yeah.
too serious because I graduated, you know? And it will like correct me into doing it properly. I'm like, have you not? Like I'm so tempted to delete it off of my phone. But I know
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna make my spelling like I'm fine with spelling, it's grammar that messes me up.
Yeah, me too.
I say that and I want to go into sports journalism. I
know,
can't.
literally. Me too. But Megan, have you ever been part of a spelling bee?
Yeah, actually.
How'd you do?
I got second
Really?
place in
At your
elementary school.
Mm,
But I didn't.
congrats.
It's funny you bring this up because what happened is that I spelled the word right, but I didn't say it like, oh, this is how you spell, you know.
Yeah.
So
They
they
have
were like,
strict rules.
oh, you're out. I was like, what did I do? They said you didn't say the word at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
They have
Oh,
strict
that's
rules for spelling
stupid.
bees.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I get like rules and stuff, but that's so stupid.
But hey, second place.
Yeah, I also did a spelling bee in elementary school. It was around I think second grade. And I don't know what the word was that I misspelled, but I didn't get too far. But yeah, that's my spelling bee experience. But after that year, I always wanted the spelling bee to come back because I was like, this time I'm gonna study for it and get first place, but it never came back. So I
feel like
couldn't
COVID just, I mean, I say that
participate.
and someone won it
Yeah.
in Jersey, but I feel like COVID ruined it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
Like,
surprised it wasn't virtual. Oh no, it can't be virtual.
that'd be cheating. Like, that
Yeah.
would be all the way cheating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're gonna go on another short music break, but when we return, we're going to be playing. I think I heard a history game.
Yes, I have a fun little game set up for everyone. That's just me getting to tell everyone a fun fact.
Okay,
Yay.
great.
Yeah, and we will be right back.
I get lost in the sunshine on your face. Candles flicker out. Shakyamuni got me walking.
No matter what kind of boy you are, WMSE has something for you.
From the playboys to the gay boys, go and slay boys, you my fave boys.
Welcome back. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. You are listening to the Tuesday Summer Buzz, and it is currently 9:52 a.m. We're here in the last few minutes of our show, but before we end, we have a game hosted by Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn.
Yay! Okay, so I'm going to try. I was just added on as our producer segment literally yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jonathan. Love you so much. I texted him yesterday and I was like, hey, my work works out with like being on the show. Can I be on a show? And he found a spot for me. So thank you, Jonathan. Love you, Jonathan.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do a rotating kind of thing of games because anyone who listened to Wednesday Buzz knows that I would give Jonathan flack for doing Would You Rather every week. So, and I was telling Megan last night, I'm gonna end up doing Would You Rather every week, and he's gonna be able to throw it in my face. So I'm gonna try and do a rotating schedule, but for today, we have a history fun fact. Woo!
Hey.
Yay!
Little known thing about me, I am a huge history nerd. If I didn't go into psychology, I was going to go into history. So this is right up my alley. So our fun history fact, we're doing a today in history kind of thing. And then just
Okay.
like talking about it. So today in history, on June 2nd, 1953, Queen Elizabeth II was crowned queen. There was a lavish ceremony. It was the first ever coronation televised. And it had one of the biggest turnouts in TV history. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I actually bring this up because I was talking the other day with one of my friends and I asked her, I feel like there are certain things where people, like if it's brought up, people's first immediate thought is, oh my God, this is what I was doing when I found out. When I found out that Queen Elizabeth had died, I remember exactly where I was. I had walked into my aunt's house, sat on the couch with my grandfather. He was watching the news. And I saw, because I'd heard about it all day, but I'm like, no way. People are joking with me. There's no way. That lady is ancient and she's outliving all of us. There's no way. And then I saw it on the news and I'm like, oh man, the queen died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
opening it up to you guys, how do you guys remember finding out?
When was the date? I'm sorry, I'm bad with that type.
It was the day she was coronated was June 2nd, 1953.
No, but when did
I
she
just
pass?
pivoted. She passed, I think, in 22. I know it was September. Hold up.
Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Yes, I remember this. It was actually my first day of
2022.
school.
I was right.
It was my first day of senior year.
You're kidding me.
Wow.
I'm not joking. At least I think it was. I think. Hold on. I have to go back to my mom's like Facebook stuff. I believe it was my first day of school.
Okay.
I don't think it was my first day. I think it was one of my first days. I think I was a junior. Wait, if this was 2022, I was the incoming class of 2020. So yeah, I would have been a junior.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember hearing about it all day. Oh, the queen died. Oh, the queen died.
Oh, it was 2 days
I
after
didn't
my
believe
first
it.
day.
That's just awful. That's great news to find out when
I
you're
was in
already a
my
high school student.
anatomy
Oh, the queen
class.
died.
Sorry.
You're kidding.
I was
No,
in my
go on. I'm
anatomy-
just yapping.
Sorry. I was in my anatomy class, I think, and my teacher was like, hey guys, I think she passed away. And we were all like, you're joking with us. Like, there's no way. And wait, when I get the time. No, it 3:10. I was on the way home from school because I took the bus. And every one of my friends was like, oh my gosh, Queen Elizabeth just died. I was like, wait, what? And then the next day I was in charge of getting the flag up every morning for the one outside of the building. And my advisor texted me, messaged me, he said, we have to do flag half staff today for until the funeral is over. I was like, why? And he said, the queen died. I was like, you're joking. And he said, Megan, look it up. And I was like, okay, guys, half staff for the rest of September.
It's insane. Actually, is anyone here a video game nerd?
Kind of.
I wouldn't say.
So do you guys know anything about Zelda?
Yeah, I heard of it.
So Zelda, it was a game of awful timing. But the thing is, they were just releasing a new game and they were going to announce it. And the game was called Tears of the Kingdom.
No.
And then the queen died.
Mm. Oh, wow.
So they pulled the announcement. They didn't do it for like another month. But the thing is, they didn't do it for another month in England or in the UK or wherever. I don't know the UK. Dumb American brain. So they didn't do it in the UK, but they did it everywhere else. And the thing is, we are in such a connected time that if the US knew about the game, the UK was going to find out eventually.
Yeah.
We're in such a
Yeah.
connected time. It's not like the expanse of the sea is that big of a hurdle
Mhm.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So there was all this chatter going on about the game online, and everyone kind of pieced together why Nintendo didn't talk about it or didn't release it, and it's become a huge meme in the gaming community. But yeah, that was your fun little history moment with Jocelyn. And I'm already kind of workshopping some other games in my head, so it will be something different next week. Be prepared. Next week is going to be an actual game. You will actually have to play a game next week.
All right. Thank you. Regardless
No, that was
for
fun
the
though. I
history
like that.
fact.
I
It was
didn't even think
interesting.
of.
I didn't know.
Yes, because I remembered that was also
Yeah,
the
I
year
didn't
that
think of it either.
I think. Don't quote me, but I'm such an old TV. Before we head off, I'm a Golden Girls
Mhm.
fan. I just started watching all the episodes of Golden Girls. I remember that was the same year Betty White died too, like 3 months later.
Betty White
Yeah.
was devastating. She was 99.
I'm like, all these women that outlived us.
Ugh.
I can't.
Yeah, and Betty White was gonna have her 100-year celebration like a few weeks
Before, yeah.
after. Yeah.
It was insane. Everything. It was
You
utterly
queens.
insane.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of the Tuesday Summer Morning Buzz. Megan, Jocelyn, thank you both for joining us. It's gonna be a great summer now that we have our full cast here.
Mhm.
Maybe one more additional person, but we'll see if they. We'll see
Yay.
next week.
Ooh, new mystery person.
But until then, if you are interested in listening to more Buzz, there's Buzz every single day, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, and Tuesday. So feel free to tune into those as well. But for now, the Tuesday Buzz will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.